If you want to get up and running with Filmic Pro fast, then this video will help you master V7 in under 7 minutes. After a fresh install, Filmic Pro will automatically launch in 4K at 24 frames per second for cinematic results and a bitrate higher than the native camera app for stunning quality, meaning that you're ready to capture high quality video instantly. However, if you want the highest possible quality, just open Settings, Video, and set your bitrate to extreme. Next, let's select our lens by tapping the Lens Picker cam. CAM stands for Quick Action Modal and is an element used throughout Filmic Pro to give you quick access to key settings. All available lenses on your device are displayed here. Choose the one most appropriate to frame your scene, and if that is the selfie, just tap the rear button to switch to your front-facing lens. I'm going to switch back to the rear lenses and choose the 1x lens, which will typically offer the highest quality and best low light performance. Next, let's set our focus and exposure. By default, Filmic Pro is in reticle mode. The square is the focus reticle and the circle is the exposure reticle. These can be dragged over a point of interest in your scene to set focus and exposure independently of one another. Right now, both are tangerine in color, which means they're unlocked. If the area under which their position changes, they will respond dynamically and continuously adjust focus and exposure for you. This can be great if you always want your focus and exposure to be updated automatically. However, if you don't want this to happen, you can lock your reticles by tapping on them once so they turn red. Now any changes in your scene will be ignored and your focus and exposure will be constant. To unlock again, just tap the reticles so they return to their tangerine state. But reticle mode isn't the only available focus and exposure mode in Filmic Pro. Tap the Mode Cam button in the upper left to access center weight mode, which will sample the center area of your scene, great for vlogging, or take full manual control in manual mode, which will reveal the manual sliders for focus and exposure. Remember, you can switch between these three modes freely before or during a recording. To help you achieve perfect focus and exposure, tap on the Live Analytics button to reveal the Analytics cam. Here you can enable assistant tools such as zebras, which will show overexposure in red, as well as focus peaking, which will help ensure you achieve razor-sharp focus. These can be enabled and disabled at any point, either before or during a recording. I'm going to select responsive. Now zebras and focus peaking will be automatically triggered when you make an adjustment using the manual sliders, and then deactivate it once you let go. Next, let's set our white balance. For best results, consider using a white balance card or even a sheet of paper. Fill as much of the frame as possible with it. By default, Filmic Pro sets white balance automatically. This can be great for unpredictable scenes that change over time. However, it can also result in color shifts during a recording that are distracting. To prevent this from happening, open the imaging panel and tap the AWB button once to lock your current value so it turns red, or tap it again to switch to Auto Lock White Balance on Record so it turns orange. Now, Filmic Pro will automatically lock your white balance when you hit record to prevent shifts during recording, and unlock as soon as you end a recording. And lastly, before we start our recording, let's ensure our audio levels are set correctly. The VU meter on the side will show your input levels. It also has an integrated gain slider in it, which you can slide up and down to adjust the microphone gain. Drag until you have a good strong level without any clipping. Now your focus, exposure, white balance, and audio are all set. Let's tap the record button to start our recording. The timecode medallion shows your record duration. And remember that everything we set prior to pressing record can be adjusted while the recording is in progress, leaving you free to adapt to changes in your scene if you need to. We can get even more information about our current exposure and white balance values by tapping the chevron at the top of the screen to reveal the action slider. This includes a real-time readout of your current ISO, shutter speed, and white balance. You can also see minutes remaining of record time, your current codec, and gamma curve. Tapping on these values will launch their respective cams for fine-grained control too. If you don't need to see this information, just close and ignore. But for professionals that want to monitor these settings, it's just a tap away. Let's end our recording, and now it's time to review our shot. By default, all recordings are saved to Filmic Pro's internal library. Tap the library button to open it. Tap a clip to open it in the full screen clip player. You can swipe left and right to move between clips. And you can save a clip to your Photos app by tapping the camera roll icon, or tap the share button to share with your favorite apps via the share sheet. To close the clip player, just tap the X in the upper left corner. So that was Filmic Pro V7 in under 7 minutes. You should now be ready to go out and capture high quality video. But there are so many powerful features we couldn't cover in just 7 minutes that are waiting for you to explore, from authentic real-time film looks to flat and log gamma curves, gimbal support, and so much more. If you'd like to take a deeper dive into Filmic Pro, check out our YouTube channel for more. Thanks for watching.